Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, Frankenmuth Mega Farm Project, Episode 71. This is the last field we need to prep, as far as I know, and then we can move on from November. We've got the helper doing it, and we need to just take a look at everything that might be done, might need to be done. Okay, it looks like I might have messed up with the animal pen out here, and that I can't get slurry from these baby cows. So we're gonna have to look into that. Chickens, okay, well, we do need chickens. We'll let you do your thing. We're over here and we'll go look into the chickens. We'll also move this thing out of the way. $56,000 liters of sugar beet hanging out. All right, let's see how we're doing now and what still needs doing. Okay, well, we've got way too much sunflower in our bin for that. Sunflower is distributing. Potatoes are as full as they're going to get. The bakeries are still good. Cereal flour factory desperately needs corn or rice. Cooper's fine. Grapes are good. All right. Right, and as I said, we've got way more in that bin than we need. Preserved food has a few eggs. We could use more eggs, so maybe we want more chickens to keep those going. Oh, and if we get that rice going, then we can actually do more things in the preserved food factory. Rope makers rocking. Sawmill's out of wood, so we'll have to go deal with that. Right, and I still need to go bring silage in there. Maybe we shouldn't have dumped it all in the rope, but it's okay. Okay, we're good on sugar beet cut, so that's fine. Tailor shops are now overloaded on that stuff, and we've got water distributing as fast as it can, so that's fine. So what are we still outstanding? The mixer, really. Which means we can just get this guy out of the way. We don't need to bring sunflower. That load was silly. Just dump them all back in there. And right. We'll just take him back and stick him in the spot, the trailer spot. I'm pretty sure you took and used tractor off this guy. Yep, and he's also facing the wrong direction. So we need to get hay going still. We don't need to get hay going. But if we threw grass in, it could distribute hay. We still have hay, so there's no point in doing that. And it's full of silage. We've got hundreds. We don't need to make more silage right now. But let's fill this thing up with straw. And then I guess we'll go whole wool. Because it's just sitting there. Pretty big job, though. Probably more than we need already on the straw. Yep, more straw than we needed, as usual. $540? Okay, well, we'll pull some more straw when we next do the thing where we get straw. Harvest those guys up. We'll pull more straw. More hay than we need to. But it's all good. It's all good, man. Wow. That mixer was thirsty. We can get another 20K in there. All right. Well, let's do that. Well, not quite. This way I don't have to go dump the remainder. Once again, it's TMR time. Okay, I'm wondering now about animal transport. Okay, I could get 38, no, I could get 12 cows. But I guess if I'm doing slurry, I would actually be better off with pigs. So maybe we think about getting some pigs over there. We'll take a loss on the cows, we'll sell the cows. And this can be pigs. We've got cows. This can be pigs here. And a big old slurry tank with them. So we could just sell these Guys, we buy babies at 200 and sell them at 175. That's business sense right there. We call this a failed experiment, or yeah, the whole point of this was actually, you know what? No, we're gonna keep these cows. We're just gonna put pigs up somewhere over here. We'll start small. I'm not confident with pigs. We put pigs right next to the pond. That will ensure that the pond remains really mucky and nasty. All right. We want one that actually produces slurry. We can feed these guys just about anything, it appears. What if we just... ...109 pigs as is. I think that's pretty good. Alright, well, I'm gonna get some guys to help me move these bales out of the way. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these straw bales, given that I don't have any real need for them right now, if ever. I'm gonna put the pigsty right here, backed up to... Okay, well, if we're gonna go, we could go big, right? Rather than just dipping our toes in it. We just want to make sure we're fully connected to the slurry. 275 pigs doesn't seem too bad. Then we would grow pig food over here and dump it in. How does that affect our plan for... That's not a bad spot. That like mineral feed? How do you feed these pigs? Anyone? Just dump food in there? That seems like the way to go. Honestly, that's only 50 pigs. So with this one, food goes there. And it has a slurry spout. But if we're going to spend 109, we might as well spend 164. What if we stuck it here and then did a little bit of landscaping to run our route for feeding them up to there? Okay, that's good. There's no drive-through like the cows. We don't have to spread it. We just fill it up. Okay, we're gonna do us some pigs, but we gotta get those straw bales out of there. No, we don't want to sell the rope maker. We want to visit the rope maker. Wow, that was a close one. All right. Well, you know what? We've already got that guy on over there. We'll just use him. We'll get those straw bales out of the way, and then we'll get pigs in. And I'll see you at the other farm. All right. Now let's get that pigsty in. So yeah, if we put it right there, then we need to be able to drive in and put stuff. If we put it right there, then we need to drive in and put stuff, but we can drive through. And we can also set up a drive-through for the slurry if we ever need it over there, but I don't feel like we're going to. I think this feels like the best. Yep. No, I don't want to customize the fence. Yes, I do want to plant the meadow. Alright. We now have piggy pigs. Slurry, straw, right. Let's get us some pigs. I don't know who the best is for poop. No, these are the most pig-looking pigs. Now let's get some black pied. Yes, okay. So there's our pigs. Oh, they're all tiny. Look at them. Run, piggy, run. Okay. I do believe that our slurry. We look at pigs now. Okay, there's no listing for how much. Okay, we got to give them a base food plus grain plus protein plus a root crop. What's the base food? Well, let's find out. Let's go back and get us some. We're gonna have to set up a whole like farm over here with its own tractors and everything basically. And then we grow stuff. Wait, can the pigs eat canola? Yeah, they can. So we buy this canola field here. I think that's canola. We buy this canola field and just slap canola in there. That's not canola. What is that? It is canola. Oh, and it's growing. Oh, it's nasty. But we should actually grab this field anyway. Oh man, it's ugly though. Very ugly. Okay, we own all that woods. We don't own all that woods, but we own all of this woods. We could log that real quick and then turn this field into a reasonable square field. We already own that bit, so that makes sense. Wonder if we can get away with... Well, let's look at when it's fully fertilized. It desperately needs weeding. Which just begs the question, when? Okay, so that must have just been planted, which means we're not harvesting until July, which is fine. But let's see, we still need to go get... I'll think about that field, because then, yeah, we could totally cut that into a nice square field. That's not actually a huge deal. We'd have to just cut all these trees down out to... oh, probably about here. Yeah. Keep that one too. Right. Gonna buy more spray. Yeah. Hopefully that's all ours. Oh, actually, we still need to go out further. We need to go out to here. Maybe even out to here. I mean, we even own that. Empty again already? Come on, guys. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Right. Right. That seems reasonable. However, it also seems reasonable to see if maybe 35 has job on it. Well, we're going to leave that for a minute because we don't need it. But what we do need to do is get back over here and get a trailer load of... how about... we've got tons of sunflowers. So let's get a trailer load of sunflowers out here and see what that gives us. Now, the point of the pigs is to produce slurry, not necessarily to produce meat, although I guess if we're going to make the money on the pigs, we need to actually produce meat as well. Soybeans, they can also eat soybeans. I don't know what their what their food max is, and I don't know which is a base or anything. Like I said, I've never grown pigs, so this is all exploratory and a learning experience. I gotta get that plow out of the field sometime soonish. But we've got rice coming. Well, long grain rice anyway. It'll give us some stuff. I don't plan on doing the whole thing for short grain rice. Wow. I did not see that coming. So then we start thinking, okay, we're going to grow pig food and cow food. Well, not really cow food because we're not going to feed these cows. We're going to grow them out until they're worth more than what we paid for them, and then we're going to toss them. And then we're going to do something else with that field. I think. Or no, maybe I'll just put a real slurry capable cow barn in. Right. That's protein, huh? So what's the base food? Soybeans are going to be protein probably. Root crops are the potatoes. But grain. Alright, I guess I need to do a little research on this. So we will look it up. Corn or sorghum? Okay. It's unfortunate we can't use red beet. Maybe we can. Alright, well we definitely need corn, and I think we're going to do lots of corn. Corn and corn makes sense to me. We still need to grow the cotton, so we'll be doing that too. Yep, I'm going to keep driving through your front yard until you sell me this property. You want me to stop driving through your front yard? Sell me this property. It's as simple as that. Of course, I might have to cut down your tree too. Yep, I think I will, or I can lose this sunflower. Alright, we gotta get moving on. I think I'm gonna skip the wool, because I want to get moved into a place where I can start getting stuff planted. going to take us a while to get there anyway. But again, that was either corn or sorghum. I don't think I have either. I gotta move that Valtra. Every time I see it, I think it's in the way. I'm gonna want to have a silo out there and dump crops. Alright, but so we don't have no sorghum, so we can add a little bit of value to the pig food by throwing a grain in there. The reason I can cut those trees down the way I do is because of the lumberjack mod, by the way. That gives us the ability to remove stumps and just completely remove trees, whether we own them or not. We've got some effectiveness. Doesn't really tell us what that is. Now we could go. It's unfortunate that we can't get red beets. Although I wonder what that would do for the meat. But yeah, so I don't really want to feed them potatoes yet because we don't have a lot of potatoes. We're going to do a big old field of potatoes, though. That much is sure. Maybe that field will be potatoes. That doesn't seem too out there. Look at these pigs now. We're not going to get any base food in there. Oh, we're out max with no base food, but that is what it is. We're not going to need... Oh, this guy is kind of important over there. Yeah, so if we did that, if we did this plan here, we could buy this lumber mill, sell it, install a big one. I wonder, I haven't been out to this area either. There might be a bunch of farm balls or whatever. But so we could buy that property. I don't think we get the lumber mill for buying that property, but that property means that we only have this little chunk, which is part of 50. Right, between us and the lumber mill. We cut a road across. Yeah. Let's take this thing out into the woods and go check out that spot over there. what we got up here. What is this? This is a BMX course or a dirt bike course of some sort. Huh. And no... Really, you put something like this way out here and no collectibles. Explain yourself, map maker. What we got here? Scotch pine. That is a lot of wood. Man. That is a ton of wood. This thing is really only 90 grand? Wow. So with the Scotch pine, we could get the logger out here and we could actually transport it. Like we could get a big old logging truck and actually transport all the Scotch back to here. Wonder if he would replant it if I sold it. What if I logged out all the Scotch and then sold the property again? Would he replant it? Man, that is a lot of Scotch pine. I'm tempted. We own the machinery already. This would just be 1 or 2 sessions. Would not be terrible. I wonder if this guy would stay here if I bought it. How much is it anyway? 150 just to buy that, and 90. And then Noah, what do you? Do I want to talk to you?
I don't know you. Let's change that. My name is Noah. I am a 45-year-old male. My hair is red. I like liverish and walking through the woods. I prefer coniferous trees to deciduous trees.
Yep. Thanks, Noah. You don't need to tell me more. Right. Well, we own that already. So, we buy this, we don't own this chunk, I don't think. Or there is some little chunk we don't own. Through here. Alright. I have been gabbing and thinking and scheming for quite a while now. Not accomplishing a lot. But we want this we want this field. That's only 38 grand. I want to kind of maybe let him kill the weeds for me first. Whoever owns that. And then we're going to want to buy 50 just so we own the through. Although we don't need the through necessarily. Although it would be good to have it because we could cut a big old road through here and drag all of the trees we cut down over here to this sawmill rather than to the other one. We could kill this whole thing off and turn it into field eventually. Well, we're just gonna dump this bucket off. I can't even remember why I bought this bucket. Oh yeah, I remember. I bought it because I was hoping I would be able to load up seed in the field with it. But that turned out to be a pipe dream. Alright. The point of this is to go up and clear out those extra little bits that are just sitting there on the ground. The bread and that sugar. Then I think we're gonna move on. I want to get around to where we can get our rice and our corn and everything growing. And it's not like we're lacking wool for the spinneries. They're great. Yeah, we could load up all that wool and sell it, or we could do things that I find interesting. Since I'm the guy playing, I'm going to do things that I find interesting. And I have done enough wool loading. Oh, right. I remember now. I needed to go push this guy out of his stuck spot. And then try to remember that he's too tall for that. We're sleeping. And now we're in December. And we're still ignoring the wool. So let's have a look at the pigs. They're producing slurry good. They're not eating much. That's fine. Okay, 63% health. And 6 months. I don't know what their value is. So let's look at this here and see. I buy them for 200 and sell them for more than 200, and then we are in profit. Oh, we actually have more than 250 room. That's fine. Maybe they'll actually reproduce. Are these cows worth more yet? I'll buy them for 200. We'll sell them for 350. 295, make a small profit without ever putting anything in. and then replace that with a slurry-capable cow barn. Yeah, I think that's the plan, because it's a small profit, but it's a profit nonetheless. Did we buy them for? No, we bought them for 300. Okay, not worth it yet, actually. I'm glad I checked that. So, again, the things we have to do, things we must do. You know what? We're just gonna buy it. And we're gonna buy that. And how much is that for? We don't have that money. That's fine. So what if we sell that now? Do we get, can we place a big one? Or, okay, we bought it. Noah bailed. Perfect. Later, Noah. Or do we just call it good on the medium one? We make a lot more money on the non-medium one. Okay, and it goes away. Cool. And then we put down a real one. Most of our money. Give ourselves lots of room around it. While, yeah, I think something like that. What do you overlap with? I don't see any overlaps. All right, that seems good. Okay, but we're gonna go get the truck. Is the here it is. Probably gonna need to be longer. I expect. Look at that, we have a full drive-through here. Alright, so if we call this good, lose all these, cut all these down, cut all those other trees down, and turn this thing into a straight up Seems like a safe spot. Hold. Drop down. Yep. Only owned this thing for like 5 years now, and I think I used it once, like for one tree. Okay, not a great start. 1,000 liters. Which means to get this thing maxed, we're gonna have to cut down like 30 of these. Well, that kind of works. Kinda. I guess we need to come get these rocks out of here, though, for sure. Well, I was just thinking about the layout of this production village, and if I had to do it again, I would actually end those spinneries so that it was just one long drive-through rather than 3 separate spots. Especially, I would not put them so tight up against the road like that. I would end them and make it, yeah, just one long pass-through to drop items, wool and cotton. Otherwise, everything's pretty alright as far as it's laid out. The dairies might be placed differently. Maybe not put the sheep pen right there. Definitely leave a drive-through on the sheep pen between the sheep field and the cow field. So I don't have to keep going around. But otherwise, yeah. So let's see. Cows, our Anguses are supposedly worth 350, but that turns out to be different. These pigs are a month old and not worth the 200 yet. After transport fee, these cows aren't worth moving yet. The chickens are good on food. The cows obviously just fed them. Sheep, good. Wow, we're really low on stuff, but we pretty much let's see, we need to buy 6, 7, 4, 2, 24 and 25, 26, these guys. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to owning the map here. And I still don't feel like... let's look at productions. I still don't feel like doing the wool, and so I'm just not going to. Bread's looking good. Bread's looking good. I've still got so much silage. Not even a worry there. Okay, cement factory. Yeah, let's put some stones in. Also would have lined that up a little better so that I didn't have this weird angle I have to back each time. Alright, now I don't really like that Impex woodcutter thing now that I've actually used it a bit. A Hannibal. I'm not really happy with this thing. I think I'd rather use the other one. It's much more, I want to say, efficient. It certainly drives faster. I can just throw logs around with it. This one has a bigger diameter cut, but I don't have any trees that can be cut and require that diameter. If I could cut deciduous, if I could cut oaks and box elders and stuff with it, that would be one thing, but because I can't, there's really not a lot of reason to use it over the, what is it, the Komatsu. So this is basically just what we've got left to do here. We just need to cut a few more of these guys. Can't really afford to swap it out now. This is going to be sold for half price probably. But we will swap it out after. We might as well get this thing configured anyway. Alright, so distribute these, sell those, and then activate. Alright. Yeah, the Komatsu is better. Yeah, we gotta get the skid steer over here and break all these rocks down. I think we're good over here for now. Let's go to the other side. And that's cows. There we go. Get this guy loaded. Yeah, we're gonna get a Komatsu. And we're gonna sell that Impex. We are just about done with December. We don't really need to do this, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we've got months worth of red beet in there already. I think we're gonna skip red beet this year, and we're gonna get a bunch of sugar beet just for giggles. What's the deal, bro? Very weird. Maybe they're frozen to the ground. It is apparently pretty cold out. So 10. They're experiencing an issue here where these guys don't want to load up for some reason. Right here in the front. I don't know what's up with that, but hopefully it fixes itself across a game restart eventually. Okay, well, that's fine. That's where we're at. Alright. Let's just check real quick. Yeah, we got nothing. Wood chips are going to be worth 200K next month. Let's go do that. On to January. January it is. So let's see what we've got here. I know we need to go do the wood chips. Yep, 224. Well, we're making a good amount of money. 400K a month is not bad. And we've got Slurry now showing up over there. So that's cool. And then we've got to think about what else? Barley and bread, no, whatever. Yeah, we're fine on all of that. But we've got to do the... Where did I leave that guy? I left him parked over there. Right. And again with the... Yeah, this will be a fine... Looks like we're getting some actual snow on the ground. Luckily, we're not farming wood chips. Or we definitely want something different set up. We'll get these. Right, we're gonna load some wood chips now. Reminder, if your output is full on the cooper, then you can pull wood chips out of the spout. But if you were to empty the output on the cooper first, then it would start spawning wood chip pallets. So it always makes sense to empty the Always makes sense to empty the spout first, unless you like pressing R over and over and over again. Alright, we're gonna move some dairy I think. Let's actually have a look at what needs to be done rather than just assuming. Sheep still need to be de-wooled, but I don't really think that's a big deal, actually. The pigs are fine, and by the time we run them down, we might have actual base food to feed them, like corn or something. Alright, these cows are actually probably worth selling now. I know they're not maxed, but I guess, you know what? We don't need, I'm just going to leave it. We'll let them go. Stop being impatient. Eventually, they'll be worth 1,500 or something. We'll sell them then. I'm not even feeding them. I'm not doing anything to them. They're just living on meadow. That was kind of the whole point. The chickens could use a food infusion, although we're gonna need to get the plow out over there, I think. These cows need their rations, and the sheep are all fine. And I didn't actually look at how much milk was in there. 8K buffalo, 43K milk, but we've got a massive storage for milk. So the question is, does the dairy need it? For that matter, yeah, both sawmills are empty right now. So we could do some sawmill stuff. Oil mill is still working away, so that's fine. Potatoes are fine. Serve food, flour and garlic and beets and spinaches and onions, and we're all good there. Rope maker's working away. Spinneries all still have cotton. Sugar mill's fine on that. We don't need to do that every month. Maybe every 3 months. Tailor shops are being filled with fabric. We're only really using one water pump's worth, but that's fine too. Are we having any... Yeah, we've got an overage of strawberries again. Oh, we sell those off one more time. Yeah, and the dairies are still fine on stock, so we don't need to move those in the snow. The Cooper is still fine on stock. We don't necessarily need to do wood from there. I'm not going to run any more wood chips right now. And we're starting to gain a back stock of chocolate, which is good. The cement factory still has stones. Don't need to worry about silage for still quite a while. And the bakeries are fully stocked. So productions are great. Cows need food. Dairy cows need food. Might as well just plug this thing in. Alright, well, I think that is everything we needed to do, unless I want to go put wood in, which maybe I should. But I actually feel like if I'm going to go do wood, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this thing. Yep. Goodbye. That destination here. Can you? Can you do it? Can you figure it out? I wonder. He's gonna drive right through that field. Cool. Right on. Well, while he's making that drive, assuming he can, yeah, I think he can do it. We're gonna go buy the harvester I like more. All right, 228 versus 291. A little more tonnage. Slightly smaller trees. I like the look of this thing. But you know what? I think we'll just go with the tried and true. But we're gonna, yeah. Magnum Pro Grip versus EcoTrack. Baltic, what's the difference? Which one looks better? Ooh, I like that. All right, we're gonna buy this guy. Yep. And we don't need him anymore. All right, so this is this guy. We've seen him before, but I don't think I had the cool tracks on him. We're talking some serious traction. Oh, and he has auto level. Pulled him up. Alright, well that's good for now. It's time to move into February and get out of this snow. I'm not even going to fill the other one. We've got quite a bit of a bankroll at the moment. Alright, get ready for... wool complaints. Yes. Yes, yes. Thank you for complaining about the wool. Oh, and we've got more snow coming. But we've got stuff to plant. cotton. We've got to get our cotton in the ground. I'm pretty sure I tried it and you can plant cotton on the snow, so that's cool. Where is that? There's that John Deere. Well, we're gonna do this next episode. I mainly was trying to get out of the snow, but apparently we're not out yet. We'll go get this guy at least pulled up. Oh, but we were gonna run. Oh, right. We can't do it with this one because we want that front tank. All right, what's the biggest tractor you can get with a front linkage? Absolute fattest boy with a front linkage. None of these three, because this guy cannot have one. So I think we're at the Zerion odd track attacher type 3-point. Yeah, so he has a front linkage, and we can get more weight tracks or wheels. Big old wheels. Eh? What's the RDA do? That seems like would be something fun to try out. 9-line? What are we looking at here? Max engine at 530. Yep. RDA, what is that? What is the RDA? Anyone? Oh, we can get a roof color too. Nice. See here. The BKT. BKT. 710. $75 R42 plus RDA. Agromax Force from BKT Tires. Oh, that's a PDF. I don't want a PDF. Is RDA. Well, I am not seeing anything about what it is. So if you know what the RDA means, let me know. I'm going to buy it just to find out. It looks to me like it's probably some kind of air pressure management for perfect traction. Let's get a custom black matte, red matte. Oh man, let's see. Let's see what that looks like. It's looking pretty cool. Let's go with that. Custom paint job. Did I buy it? I don't even know if I bought it. Yeah, I bought it. Okay. All right. So let's go there and get it hooked up. Look at this big boy. It's got an interesting, let's see, all-wheel steering. I like me some all-wheel steering, honestly. I like the like how agile it feels. Got the honk. Do it honk? Yep. It honks. That looks like about it. Let's see what other kind of steering we got. Front wheel, crab steering. Wow. I'm not sure what the crab steering is for. You can tell me what that is about as well. I mean, I just can't think of what usefulness that has unless we're like trying to go straight on a slope or something weird like that. Oh, yay. Okay, that was good. That was a good thing to wait for. Let me go get that tank. And where are we going to put... But you can't hook up to that. Oh man, that's a bummer. Oh no, we got it. Cool. Just had to be out a bit. All right. Now we constantly do cotton right here, but we don't need to. Maybe it'd be good to switch up our cotton spots. Wow, this thing does not turn very well though. Maybe that's the spot where crab steering makes sense. you cut in too close and need to get it out. Okay, well, we are ready to go plant cotton, which we are going to do next episode. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will catch you next time.